I am Ethan Diamandas. He is Jon Anik. Let's go to the co-main event. Bantamweight Championship, Merab Dvalishvili, plus 250 against Umar Nurmagomedov. He's minus 334 on the odds board I have here. First things first, John, you talked a little bit about this on your Anik and Florian podcast, but it's a really quick turnaround for Merab. I guess, are you surprised by this? And what does it say about the champ that he's willing to come back and fight such a guy like Umar, in just a couple months?
Well, he is one of these ultimate competitors, and I don't agree with this decision to turn around this quickly. Now, some people would scoff at that and suggest to you that this is not a quick turnaround because he fought in September and it is now going to be January. Not a quick turnaround per se in terms of an average fighter, but for a newly minted, undisputed UFC champion to put his belt on the line so quickly, seemingly on the challenger's calendar, makes no sense to me. But Merab is the type of guy who is always in the gym. He's always in shape. He's always training. And on any given Saturday night, even though the odds suggest otherwise, he's the best bantamweight in the world. I just feel like when you win the undisputed title, and I advised Belal Muhammad against fighting Shavkat Rakhmonov December 7th. Now, God had other plans, and Belal was dealing with a life-threatening infection. But when you win the championship belt, I do think a reset is important, and to live your life just for 3 or 4 weeks as the champion, take the belt to places, go see children who are suffering from life-threatening illnesses, whatever you need to do, right? Merab desired to have 6 months off before that championship fight, which would have put him in March or April. And I felt like that would have been a better career decision, especially against an opponent like this. But we'll see what happens. Umar Nurmagomedov is a guy who we're going to spend some time on. Outstanding fighter, well-rounded mixed martial arts athlete, can beat you in any number of different ways. And even if you want to suggest to me that he doesn't deserve minus 325 type treatment at the window, odds makers, as you know, Ethan, they're setting this price. They're trying to command two-way action, and they're getting money on Umar in that minus 325 or so range. So I can't wait. They don't like each other, man. This fight has it all.
Yeah, this one's definitely exciting. And touching on Umar, there are some people out there who would suggest, despite all his talents, that he was maybe fast-tracked to a title shot because of his last name. Now, he had the title eliminator against Corey Sandhagen. He looked definitely like he belonged. But before that, if my memory serves, no ranked opponents, right? I mean, what would you say to people who contest that Umar deserves this shot? And could you also give a little bit of your scouting report on why he deserves it, if so?
So Notre Dame's playing Penn State. I think that's tonight, right? And some people say, oh, Notre Dame doesn't deserve it. Well, they beat Georgia, right? Umar Nurmagomedov beat Corey Sandhagen, who everybody loves and respects as one of the truly elite bantamweights. So as far as I'm concerned, whether it's Sean O'Malley beating Petr Yan or Umar Nurmagomedov beating Corey Sandhagen, when you have one signature win over one of the division's truly bona fide elites, oftentimes that's good enough. But let's not pretend that it was easy for Umar Nurmagomedov to get fights over the years, right? A lot of people turned down this man for obvious reasons. Health is wealth. He hasn't always been healthy. Sometimes it just takes guys fewer fights to realize a championship opportunity. Shavkat Rakhmonov hasn't fought for the belt yet, but he was awarded or had earned an undisputed welterweight title shot against Belal Muhammad way before Muhammad or Merab Dvalishvili got the shot. So, the surname doesn't hurt, right? Better to be, Umar Nurmagomedov than Umar Diamandas, but Umar's done this work himself. And I think look no further than the fact that he's a fucking 4-1 favorite to beat the champion that is an absolute machine. So Umar's as worthy as it gets for me. I don't, as you can sort of tell, I'm not trying to have any irritability, but I don't have a lot of patience for those who suggest that Umar Nurmagomedov is somehow not worthy and there's a bantamweight that deserves this opportunity over him.